Alright, now I've gone ahead and opened up AutoCAD. Now I'm in the AutoCAD 2018 version, which is not much different than 2017. Also just announced as the AutoCAD 2019 release. We're going to go ahead and create a new file. So I'll come up here to the upper left hand corner and I'm going to click on this and create a new file. Just going to go with the standard AutoCAD design template, hit OK, and it's going to create my file. Now I want to check and make sure that my text got added correctly. So what I'm going to do first is going to make sure I'm at the Home tab right here on the Home ribbon. I'll come over here and I'll click on Annotation and I'll go to Standard. On Standard I'm going to select on this down here where it says Manage Text Styles. I'll click on that and I'll come over here, and since I got a lot of fonts in there, I'm just going to key in B. It jumps down to the B section. Sure enough, there's Breakfast on the Beach, the font we just downloaded from DaFont. So I'll click that, and that's what I'm looking for right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit Apply and Close. Now that I've done that, I'm going to come back up to where it says Create Single Line Text. Click on that, and it says Specify a Start Point. I like to work in the lower left corner near the datum, as you see right here, or triad. So click on that. It says now I key into height. I want my text to be about 6 inches, so I'll key in 6, enter that. It says specify a rotation angle. Well, 0 is perfect, so I'll just go ahead and hit that. Now you can see it's got the text cursor right here on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and write the name Hannah, capital H-A-N-N-A-H. Looks just like what we saw on DaFont. So I'll click out here to the side, and then I'll hit the Escape key to get out of that command. Now, using my center mouse button on my mouse here, we have the rolling wheel, so I just roll out, roll in, kind of orient myself to where I need to be. So that looks pretty good. Disregard those slashing lines you saw coming across the screen. Now that I've got that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here to Express Tools. I'm going to come over here to Modify Text, click on that, and hit Explode. What Explode does is it takes the text, the true type font, and it converts it into polylines. So I'll select the object up here, just click once, drag my mouse over, click off here to the side, and then I'll specify that, and I'll hit the enter on my keyboard. Now you can see it's converted into what I would call like text chunks. It's no longer text, it's polygons, but they're not connected, and that's really not something we can work with, but we're going to fix that. So we're going to zoom out a little bit more, kind of get ourselves oriented on the screen. Looks pretty good. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to key in the word region, R-E-G-I-O-N. Just like that. I'm going to set up a region that says, hey, this is where I'm working to AutoCAD. Click that and I'll hit enter. And then now I'm going to key in the union command. It's union like as in Union Station. Click that. I'm going to select the objects up here again, single point, and then come over here, and then it says select object, specify the object course is 30 found. I'm going to go ahead and hit the enter key on my keyboard, and I'll see if I can union all that. Sure enough, it did. That's perfect. That's what we want to work with. Now that we've got our design done, we need to save our file. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit save as, and I'm going to key in the name wall art. I'm going to put a hyphen through that, Hannah -001. This is in case I'm working with multiple versions of this file. Now I'm going to go ahead and save this right now, but I'm going to come back and also save it as what's called a Dxf file. So now I'll come back and I'll do save as again. I'm going to go ahead and see it's already got Hannah selected because that's the last one I did. I'm going to hit the drop down command and go down to the very bottom where it says AutoCAD R12, and it stands for Release 12, and I'm going to select that Dxf. Now the reason I select this old version of the Dxf is there's so many pieces of software out there that uses that older version of R12 or R13 software. The software we're going to use to do our milling would be Aspire from Vectrix. Aspire reads a version 12 AutoCAD file. So I'll go ahead and save that. Okay, now I'm going to come down to my menu bar and I'm going to go over here to Aspire. And I'll call that up and we'll create that here. We'll stop here for now.